So I guess I am here to explain why I haven't been making videos recently. And it's a little bit hard for me to talk about, but I figure that maybe me talking about it can help other people deal with their situation, even though I don't know how to deal with mine. So I am going to talk about what it feels like to have the 3 emotional disorders that I have. First being depression, the second being anxiety, and the third being post-traumatic stress disorder. So imagine that you are locked in a room and you're alone with yourself, your brain, and nobody else. And your brain is attacking you verbally, physically. It's telling you these horrible things, and it's telling you to do horrible things to yourself. It makes you hate yourself. It degrades you. It makes you feel like you're worthless. And like things will never get better. It makes your stomach hurt, it makes your chest hurt, you can't breathe. You're crying, you stop crying, go back to not being able to breathe. In the distance, you can hear people saying that everything's gonna be okay and that it's fine. And all you can think is that if these people really think that it's gonna be fine, then they are so daft. And they don't understand what I'm going through. Imagine you've managed to fall asleep, but the only thing that you can seem to dream about is your friends dying or your family dying or things attacking you or anything bad. All your dreams have turned into nightmares. So you wake up and go back to that state of panic, that state of depression, that state of anxiety. Imagine laying in bed with somebody you love more than anything in the world. Imagine them trying to be intimate with you. Imagine out of nowhere breaking down and crying. Imagine standing outside and hearing a door open behind you and being scared for your life because you have no idea who's coming through that door and you have no idea what they're going to say to you. Imagine being terrified to talk about it. Imagine not knowing what you can say to anybody, so just keeping it to yourself because the only thing they're gonna tell you anyway is it's okay. And if they don't tell you that, then they're gonna yell at you. They're gonna be mad at you for bringing the same thing up over and over again, despite the fact that it's just because of your anxiety. Imagine feeling like people aren't gonna love you anymore because you're hard to deal with. Or even just believing that you're hard to deal with. Imagine spending every day trying not to hurt yourself because you feel like you deserve it. Imagine everything in the past, just blaming yourself for it. Every day thinking to yourself, what if I had never met this guy? What if I had avoided going to the mall that day to meet the guy who would end up raping me? Imagine thinking to yourself, if I hadn't gone out, I wouldn't have seen that person die. Imagine blaming yourself because you try to open up to somebody and say, hey, I need help. But since you've already said it so many times, they don't want to hear it anymore, so they yell at you and they leave. And you spend the whole time they're gone believing that you've lost them forever. I haven't been making videos recently because I am in this loop where I don't stop feeling these things. I am terrified every time somebody opens a door. the door to my bedroom, the door to the outside. I'm scared to talk about my emotions. I don't like telling people that I'm upset because maybe they just don't want to hear it anymore. I'm tired of people telling me that it's gonna be okay. I hate to be the one to tell people this, but this is a chemical problem. There's no magical cure for it. There's so many options that I have. I could go on pills. Other than the 15 types of pills that I have been prescribed since I was 7 years old. The reason I haven't been making videos recently is because when you guys go online, I want you to be able to see something happy. I want you to be able to brighten up your day due to somebody's video. And I'm sorry that this video isn't gonna do that. But if I ever feel better, I will be very happy to make videos and communicate with all of you. If you've made it this far, thanks.